Hey YouTubers and friends, it's December 1st. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm off to go play on the Auglaize River this afternoon with a fellow prospector, Ed Moiser of Hope I got the name right, Ed. But this is one of his spots. He invited me to come join him, or to be really honest, I kind of said, hey, next time you're going, give me a shout. So in a way, I kind of invited myself. But he's parked up here a little ways along the Auglaize River in upper northwest Ohio. Well, be more upper west central Ohio. We're not quite northwest, but I should be there shortly and on the river with my buckabilly sluice and see how the river looks up here. Never been to this spot. I have a spot upstream a couple of miles, but we'll try to check out this spot. I'll see you in a little while. Hey YouTubers and friends from around the world. Today's December 1st, nice late fall day. It's fairly warm out, pushing 40 probably. There's some ice in the river. We're along the Auglaize, just upstream from the confluence of the Ottawa. Down there's Ed's shovel and stuff. He's digging a hole or doing something. He's on a sandbar gravel bar on the inside bend. I'm gonna go down and get set up and do a little sampling, and then I have an announcement later on for a great holiday giveaway. So I'll be back with you all in a little while once I'm down on the river, and you'll see what's going on then. See you in a minute. Hey YouTubers and friends, welcome back. I dug behind a boulder over there. I'll show you in a little while. And my first sample pan. Oops, let me zoom in a little on it. Got a nice little speck in the pan. Okay, we lost it again. Okay, there it is. Got a nice little speck in the pan. So I'm gonna go back there and dig. So now I'll take my shovel and my classifier and head on over there. See you in a little bit. Okay, well, I got a bit of my stuff down. Here's the boulder that I dug behind and got that speck. While I was digging, I saw some streaks of reddish and black sands in there. Here, I'm at the head of an inside bend. There's the bend in the river over there. You can see it with that high ridge there. Here's another channel during high water that the river uses. I have a lot of bigger cobbles and stones behind this log jam here, and maybe we'll see our furry friend who's in there. And you could see it's washed through, and then we have some bigger rocks that were brought down in the glaciers. Wow, there's a nice stone right there. Boy, I don't know if you could see that rose quartz in there, and looks like a blue greenish stone, serpentine maybe. I'm no geologist, I'm just learning as I go. But we have some nice large boulders. These two are for sure non-native. That one I would say non-native. brought down from Ontario. This, on the other hand, I'd have to chip into, but this appears to me as though it might be limestone. I don't think it's a dolomite. Because of the coloring, but I could be wrong. Again, I'm no geologist. But looking at the topography of this chute here, this little channel, and that I found one speck already in one pan. I've only done one pan. I got my sluice set up now, and I'm gonna go get some other stuff and do a little work. Okay, well, here's where, as you know, I've been digging. I've been just skimming that layer. I'm pretty much after flood gold here. So this fine grained material here that has that rust color there, and you can see black layers while I'm digging. Eventually I would like to undermine this rock and get up front. I've taken off a little bit of the bark and light material that was behind this like little tail. There's where I'm putting my tailings from my homemade classifiers. You could see how I made those on one of my past videos, but it's fairly warm out. It's about 40, I would say. Here's my water source. I had to break through the ice. Again, I'm gonna go up, get my coffee, and some of my other stuff, and I'll be back in a little bit. So, see you soon. Hey YouTubers and friends from around the world, thank you for joining me here on December 1st, 2013. I'm along the Auglaize River this afternoon with Ed. He's way over there running his materials, and it's coming on to Christmas and we're in the holiday season. So guess what? I have another contest up my sleeve. Yeah, and this time I hope it's a lot better than the last two. I hope you guys think so. I try and bring you good contests, but the Buckeye chapter of the GPAA here in Belleville, Ohio is sponsoring this contest with a $30 bag of concentrates. So I'd like to thank everyone from the Buckeye chapter of the GPAA, and while I'm at it, I'd like to thank some of my other sponsors since the New Year's coming up. There's Jim Gamble and Gamble's Gifts. There's Bill and Shelley at Buckabelly Sluice Box. And there's Joshua and Emily at Midwest Mining. And Tim and everybody else, Gentleman Joe and everybody else at thegoldprospectorspace.com. If you're not a member yet, go sign up and become a member. It's a great forum and a place for all of us like-minded miners and prospectors. I myself, being a prospector, would love to be a miner, at least before I die, get my hands at mining. But again, GPA Buckeye chapters proudly sponsoring this giveaway. It's going to last for 2 weeks, So, you know what to do, people. Subscribe, comment, enter me down below in the comment section. And in 2 weeks from today, I'll be having Colton or Judy pull another name out of the hat, and I'll be getting this off to you. So I'd like to thank you all for being subscribers and viewers of Another Day on the Stream and In the Shed with Ed. I hope to have an even better year next year. But back to the moment at hand. I'm gonna finish some coffee and my cigarette and get to back shoveling, and maybe one day too I'll see you on the river. I'm only out for a couple hours today, so I'm not going to do a full bucket, but hopefully I'll be doing a quality bucket. This glacier's been here, this rock's been here since the glaciers dropped it, I'm sure. Because if you lived in this area, you would know how our rivers are when they flood. So, I'm working this, and we'll see what we got in a little bit. I'm going to classify the stuff down. Look what I have through my sluice. I do know there's gold here, so that's a good thing. I got one stack in my first pan. I don't want to take the time breaking up every single last stinking quad ball. Can really see some of that rust color in there now. That tells you there's quite a bit of magnetite in there. I'm finding lenses like that right there of littler gravels. I'll let you take a better look at it here in a little bit. Let you see what I'm talking about. Here, let me show you. Take you off my tripod. Okay, see that rust? And then those real like 1/8 inch and 16th inch gravels. I just scooped out a nice like lens pocket of them. Then they're up a little, sort of brown and black. So, but you see the layers, one there, there's another one up there, there's another one there. I'm starting to get some water seeping in now. Things are thawing out a little, but I'm gonna get busy and classify that down and run some material through my sluice. Running out of time. Okay, well, my bucket's a lot fuller than I planned because I have a pretty decent walk. I wanted to bring you along to my sluice and had to go back and pick you up. But going back to my bucket, you'll see how long this walk is. It's over that way a little ways. Right over there, through those thickets on this bar. So, and see, there's my bucket. It's over half full, and the concentrates are heavy. So, I'm getting a workout. I better not fall. Ed will laugh at me. So will all you, I bet. Well, I'd probably laugh at you too while I'm trying to ask if you're alright. So, looks like Ed is doing some panning. He's running an Angus. I'm running my trusty Buckabilly. And here's where I have her set up at. So, again, sun right going down. It's approaching 3:15. Run this material and probably pack it up. Our days are pretty short up here right now. We need to break up that clod better. That could have had my Ohio nugget in it. It's kind of muddy and slurry, but boy is it heavy. Well, there's some dancing behind my riffle. I need to make a stand for my sluice. How long have you been prospecting, Ed?
This makes about the 3rd year for me.
How'd you get into it, being here in Ohio, not known for gold, really?
Well, I was watching a YouTube video of a couple guys up by Antwerp. And that's what kind of started the whole thing.
Cool.
So if you think I'm going to blame you next, it's probably going to be true.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I gotta admit, I'm sure awful glad I seen your video. I never realized how much fun this could be, and it turned out really to be fun.
Well, I know your son enjoys it with you. I was hoping he'd be here today, but...
He's home nursing late night last night.
Went out and had a bit of too much fun,
He had way too much fun last night.
Are you a Buckeye chapter member also? I know you're a GPAA member.
Well, I signed my document for the chapter, so...
Well, you should come to the Christmas meeting here. Bring your boy, your wife. You know there are other women there. Judy would appreciate it.
My wife's been down here a couple times with me, and she enjoys sitting in the sun. I wouldn't want to say it's much more than that.
Right. She don't look for fossils or nothing?
She enjoys sitting in the sun.
Well, that's all part of it. A lot of our wives like that. Some actually go out and prospect and stuff with us.
Yeah, she's pretty good. I mean, she'll do stuff with me and do this kind of stuff. She has fun with it. It's more of a thing that my son and I have decided to do.
I need to get me another motor so I could start high banking again. I sold it with my 2-inch dredge and I wish I didn't.
Yeah, a couple teeny tinies.
Oh, I see some color in your pen.
Yep. Nothing to write home about, but they're there.
Well, I appreciate you inviting me to my invite, or inviting me to your spot.
Yeah, I'm always looking for somebody to have a little fun with. And
I was thinking earlier I kind of almost invited myself.
no, you did not. We've been talking about this for a year, that you're going to get with me sometime.
Yeah.
More lead shot, in case you want to reload any more shotgun shells.
Well, while I'm here, I'm going to be uploading another contest on my channel for a $30 Buckeye chapter concentrate bag.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so I know you're a subscriber, so you go to the video and enter. And
Always like your videos.
thank goodness they're getting better. I need to get a good side job so I could, one roof I could buy a whole new computer system and a better software. My computer's so old, it's telling me things like you need to update a lot.
Yep.
They no longer support this.
Oh, that is some murky stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot of red layers, rusty layers, and black layers. I haven't seen nothing flash in my mat yet, though.
Yeah, like I say, that was one thing that I questioned real hard. McCurk is the only sluice that I have run. I didn't have anything to compare it to, so I'm really kind of glad you had time to come down here today.
I'm not getting quite the water flow I'd like, but it's enough to move off the material. I just don't want those clay balls to roll by. Trying to break it up as much as I can. Come on, gold. Well, I didn't get skunked. I've at least found one piece.
Yeah, you're one piece of your head already.
And in good company. There's the treasure right there.
You know, this time of year, these temperatures, you got to go while you can go and enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that. I definitely hear that.
Earlier this summer down here is just about more than a guy can handle because of horse flies. They were terrible.
And a lot this year, since Judy was an officer in the chapter this last season, I didn't get to play as much as I was hoping to. It was more work than play. But this year we absolutely denied any nominations for her. We plan on going down to Coker Creek, Tennessee, and maybe an LDMA camp in the Carolinas, and go down to Cottonwood Trails and Gold Camp in Indiana, and back to Gatesville Tour. They're on Salt Creek. Found some nice geodes and stuff.
Our plan for this summer is my son and I definitely want to get over to swing. And we want to go down to the other one, Crazy.
There by Mount Vernon.
We'd like to go down and just see it and try it down there too. And now that we kind of got our oars a little deeper in the water.
Yeah. I won a membership to OSPA last Gold Rush.
Oh, yeah?
So I'd like to hit up a couple of their properties, and we're going to have an outing. Our chapter's going to have an outing down at Bill's in Bainbridge. I forget what they call his place. Golden Acres or I have no idea. Sorry, Bill. But, Dennis was saying the other night on goldprospectorsspace.com, there's a podcast. It's being moved to Wednesday or Thursday, though. It was Saturdays at 9 p.m. That we were going to have an outing down there. There's quite a bit of Midwest members in that forum. You might want to check it out if you're not already a member.
I don't think I am. I'll have to check it.
The founder of Gold Prospectors Space is also Ohioan. He's up in Ashland.
Okay.
Ashland. So, yeah. Then the other guy who has the podcast, Jim Ham, he's up on the lake, Early or whatever. So,
I'll check it out and see what it's all about.
Yeah, you might like it. They have some good stuff for do-it-yourself and some history and good links. And every podcast there's concentrates bags being given away. If I remember right, there might have been even a metal detector or a pinpointer given away last night from U.S. detectors. USA detectors, U.S. detectors. Come on, dance, my riffles. I don't have a place to. Ooh. Yeah, this stuff you gotta work slow. The slow stuff where I was digging at least. Big shell. Okay, well, I'm gonna clean up my bucket building now, so we'll see what kind of goodies I find. Don't really see nothing in my mouth. I was running some really fine material. But you saw where, and you saw the little piece in my sample pan. There's a little bit more to cleaning these out than a drop riffle system like your Angus.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if it catches better. That's my thing.
Oh, and some things you know it is.
And that convenience of being able to clean it out real easy and real quick is great. But if it's not holding it and keeping it,
yeah. If you're using too much.
yeah, it's not too bad though.
Yeah, it's pretty quick, and I like the 6-inch. Pretty easy to transport, easy to throw in your bucket. Oh, I didn't bring my other gold can with me.
I took mine up already.
Be right back.
Careful.
Almost went over there. Oh, shit. I picked it up. It's in my backpack. Oh well.
Anything on there, Brian?
Yeah,
Put it back in.
Yep, go right ahead. Yeah, air temperature's going down. We're making that water feel a lot colder. That's that. How much did you get in your last clean out?
I didn't clean that. I'm going to take that back with me.
Yeah, I usually do that, but
I try not to take too much back with me. I mean, my garden will hold so much sand.
I just like to be able to work through it more and carefully and more comfortably and have more time to run material on the river, you know, instead of cleaning material. Oh, I got a lot of BBs.
Well, I guess you did that time, huh?
That's a good sign.
I had 7 in my first can of BBs.
I only got 1 stack. Where'd it go? Looks like there's some really fine stuff too. Here comes your buddy. Yeah, a whole lot of lead.
Just found a good heavy spot.
Behind that rock, I know I saw a speck in there too. Didn't see it that time. Well, damn it, Jim. I didn't use the safety pin. Well, I found gold. Great company. On the river. Hey, can't beat that.
The way it works.
Yeah, it is, huh? Well, Ed, I'm going to put you in the hot seat.
Alright.
Thanks for having me along. And
Glad to come down. Anytime you want to float down my way again, this is where we go.
right on.
It's a nice little spot right here.
Yeah, I like it. Well, YouTubers and friends, we're going to pack up. It's getting cold out. And he has a longer drive than I do.
So it's time to roll.
Thanks again, Ed.
Thank you.
Next time I see you, hope it's soon. Okay. Well, thank you, YouTubers and friends from around the world. Thank you again for joining me here on another day on the stream. A brand new location, as you know. Ed invited me. And we're calling it a night. Sun's starting to go down. And it's starting to get cooler. Found some a little color and a lot of lead. Ed did better than I did though. I was expecting more color in my hole, but I only ran a little more than a half a bucket. And blah, 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 blah. You know how that goes, right? Well, again, thank you all for watching, and until then, may you always have a flash in your pan, and please